Hello all, welcome to today's webinar. We're going to cover in detail how to get a business Facebook page created. A lot of these steps may seem nice and straightforward, but there might be some info that you might miss. Today we're going to cover it all. Hello there! Today we're going to show you how to not only set up your business Facebook page, but add all the necessary content you need in order to have a fully functional page. Reminder, you must have an existing personal Facebook account in order to make a business page. If you do not, take a moment and create one. Keep that login information handy because you'll need it to work on your page. So first things first, we need to make sure we're on Facebook.com. Everything we're going to need to add in order to get started is right here and on this page. Let's go ahead and add our full name first and last. Let's slide down and add our email address next. A box should pop up right underneath here. Okay, so once we do that, from here we're going to need to retype the email address. An easy little trick I like to use is copy-paste the email so I avoid any mistakes. So to do that, we want to highlight the entire email address. Once you've got it highlighted, just right-click your mouse and click on the copy button from the drop-down. Right-click again on the line you want to paste on and push paste from the same drop-down menu. Next, you're going to want to think up a password that you're going to remember really easily. Try to add a few numbers to the mix just to add some complexity. Finally, we want to mark our birth date. Just go through these menus here and specify whether we're male or female. From there, we can go ahead and click Create Account. So let's get started. Let's make sure we have the right URL. So we'll slide to the address bar up top. We want to be on Facebook.com. Once we do that, let's get logged in. You're going to need a personal Facebook account to get a business version created, so let's get logged in. You're going to want to add your email or phone number into this email or phone text box. Just as a heads up, we want to take extra care when typing. Mistakes can happen pretty easily. Once we get done with adding an email, add your password and push Login. Let's get logged in. This page is what you're going to be greeted with if you just got your personal page up and running. All of this information, uploading a profile picture, getting to know the settings, this is all the stuff that you can access from the preferences later on. So let's get to this later and skip ahead to the home page. And here's our home page. This is a newly created page. If we'd been following any pages, this is where all of the latest updates are going to appear. From here, we can start the business page creation. Let's slide over to the far left, where we're going to find the Create Hub. From here, we can create an ad for our page if we'd like. We can create an event, a group, or even a fundraiser. In the last few years, Facebook has added a whole lot of options. For our purposes, we're going to go with Page. From here, we get to choose exactly the kind of business you're creating your page for. Generally, the company, organization, or institution page is where we want to be. You can get a business page created for a local business, company, organization, or institution page, a specific brand or product, a cause or community, entertainment, artists, so you've got a whole lot of options. Let's go with the Company tab. From here, we can choose from a huge list of businesses. Definitely go through nice and carefully and choose the business that matches yours best. Typically, you would choose the option Internet Company, but if you're having trouble finding an exact company type, you can simply choose Company, like us. This checkbox lets you specify whether you want to get tips in Facebook Messenger. Pretty useful if that's your cup of tea. Now we can add the business name. We'll go with Web Building Center. If you do not have a business name, you can put your website name. Once we hit Get Started, our business page will be created. This is our business page. From what you can see, there's a lot of information missing. We can go through each and fill them in accordingly. From here, you can add your profile photo. We have the option to take a fresh photo right from the menu or add one from our database. A logo would be a perfect image to put there, but if you don't have one, that's okay. We can add a cover photo. We'll show you how to add some stock images there later on. We can make our official username, which we'll touch on in a bit. As we slide down, we'll find lots of tips for getting all the right information on our business page. Adding descriptions, profile photos, whatever you'd like to change or add, do so here. These here are called buttons, and they give anyone visiting different options to interact with you. Let's click through. This is the Add button. You guessed it, lets us add or remove buttons. And you can see the different options we're given to add the perfect button. Facebook gives businesses of all types a great variety of ways for potential customers to interact with your business. This is how we can search for and add friends. You can search for them pretty easily through this link, via their email, name, username, friends you already have, friends you'd like to add. You can add them all. This menu lets you and your visitors jump into different aspects of your page, your posts, likes, videos. It's meant to make navigating a lot easier. So far, we haven't got any reviews, but this is where they display. From here, we can create our own posts to share. This is the Create a Post box. From here, you can add a text-based post, add a photo or video, add what you're doing or how you're feeling, check in, or tag a product. You can also boost a post, which is a paid form of advertising. Boosting a post lets you choose your target audience, and for a small fee, will push your advertisement live to that audience. You can also choose when you'd like to publish your post. You can schedule a post, backdate a post, or simply save it for later. This process is similar to scheduling blog posts in One-Click Builder. Once you're good to go with your post, you can specify whether you'd like to post as yourself or your business page. Once you're ready to get our username created, this is where we'll slide over to. Add whatever username you're thinking of to the text box, and this green check will let you know if the username is available. If not, you'll see a red X, and you'll have to start over. There you have it. You now have a beautiful business Facebook page to share with the world. We've covered getting your business Facebook page created. Now we're going to cover adding specific basic information to your page. Information like a description, hours of operation, website will add to your professionalism and make your page more appealing. Once logged in, we want to access the business page we created to the right here. Taking a look at our page, you can see that we're lacking a fair bit of information. Let's start adding. This is where we add our Facebook page's default profile picture. This is the main picture you and your followers will see. We can take a photo right now if we like, or we could upload one from our computer. This is the option we're going with. We've already got our photo labeled. Let's go with the default picture. Once we get our picture chosen, we can reposition it to our liking. We can also change the effects and color of the photo using the Edit button below the picture. Once our default picture is chosen, let's get our cover photo added. This will be the ever-present photo that's going to accent your page. We can choose from our uploaded photos, choose from videos, upload a new photo or video, or we could create a slideshow if we prefer. We'll upload from our computer and choose the photo we've labeled Facebook cover photo. Once added, we can reposition our photo as we see fit. Facebook provides us with a variety of tips that will help us with our page. You want your Facebook page to have a nice little description that appears when you're searched for. Let's click through this Facebook tip and add a description of our Facebook page. So here is where we add our description. Think of something that will flow nicely, but be easy enough to remember. You should write something that sums up what your website does in just 1 or 2 sentences. We'll use the tagline, "We create quality websites for any business, big or small." Once you're happy with your description, just click Save and you're good to go. Now let's get a bit more specific with our information. We'll access our page info from this drop-down here. Here is where we can add all specific information your visitors might need to know about you or your business. Your business's category, your impressum, phone number, website, email, address, and hours of operation. This is all information that, if you have it available and add it to your page, will make it a lot more professional looking. Let's go ahead and get our phone number typed in. If you do not wish to include a number, that's completely fine. Just make sure to provide your email later on. Click Save Changes to save your changes. Type in your website address here. This is very important as we want people to know the site and be able to access it through your page. Click Save Changes to save your changes. Input your email address here. This is important, especially if you do not wish to put in your phone number. Visitors and potential customers need a way to contact you should questions arise. Click Save Changes to save your changes. Since we're a web-based business, we'll just uncheck Has a Street Address. These tabs simply make it easier to access different parts of this form. Also, since we're a web-based business, we'll select Always Open for our hours, since our website's up 24/7. Click Save Changes to save your changes. Now let's click the X. Don't be alarmed by this box. Simply click Discard Changes. Since we've saved all our progress along the way, we'll be just fine. Facebook does this as a precaution. Once you've added all important information and are happy with your additions, start enjoying everything Facebook has to offer. Now for a quick recap. Here's everything we covered in today's webinar. Using an existing personal Facebook account, we were able to get our business page created. We showed how you can invite new or existing friends to like your freshly made company page. We suggest sending requests to all your Facebook friends so you can have some built-in followers. We learned where you can write a post and how to add images or tag products or places within it. Just like with writing blogs, write posts that are in line with your niche and website. We suggest getting some posts up right away, even if it's just a simple, "Please visit my site" post. We were also able to edit our business page to include a profile photo, cover photo, and other pertinent information about our company. We hope this webinar was helpful in getting your business Facebook page created. Get started posting and stay tuned for next week's webinar, our grand finale.